Good morning, welcome to today's vlog. It's 9:30 by this point in the morning. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful but cold day out. The sun right now definitely reminds me of summer, but it is only 21 degrees so far today. Despite begging, she will not be going outside quite yet. It's going to be a pretty full work day for me and just random errand day, but I wanted to vlog a little bit. I do have some exciting videos coming out. I don't know if they're out yet because I never want to like just do a bunch of day in the life vlogs. They're fun to film, but I like filming other stuff too, including makeover videos, like room makeover, transformation, renovation vids. As some of you may remember, I'm in the middle of that. I am so close to being done. I'm looking at it right now. It's my dining room area, and oh my gosh, I'll tell you right now, it looks so much better. I'm just trying to finalize some of the shelving arrangements and then plants. I would love to get that done though and film like the final part of that video. Hopefully it comes out next if it's not up already. But I've really enjoyed watching people's laid back like day in the life vlogs lately. It's so cool to see everyone's like creative take on what their normal day looks like. So it's Tuesday, March 28th, and this is what my life looks like. That was dramatic. I'm gonna link this down below. It's my favorite ice roller in the world. I made a list of kind of outlining my day. Nothing too crazy going on, but I do have some work deadlines. I would really love to get a little bit of work done this morning and do some yoga. Thank you so much for the feedback on including more yoga into my videos from the other vlog. I will do my best, and I do have a new trick to show you, so I'm really excited. I have to mail out a Depop order today. Somebody bought my overalls. I never really promote it, but I do have some items on Depop right now. I'll link it down below if you're curious and want to buy anything. But I also have a laser hair appointment today. It's my last session for the package that I bought, which is crazy, but I will definitely be buying more. I'm kind of at like the 3/4 mark of everywhere that I want to get lasered. I'm gonna go grocery shopping after that because this house is empty, and I also have a bit of like a cooking bug right now, meaning I'm really into cooking. There are times where I'm just not into it and I don't want to cook extravagant meals, but right now I don't know what it is, Pinterest or something, but I've got some meal ideas that I want to make. So I'll show you kind of what I buy as a vegan, meal prepping. I know I've gotten that request before, but the biggest thing on my to-do list today is getting 3 brand deal videos done. So I'll talk more about that this afternoon and what that looks like in terms of like a TikTok sponsorship and all of that, because I think those conversations are fun. And I don't like the idea of gatekeeping information like that. So we'll talk more about TikTok and how that works, how to get brand deals, how to make money on TikTok this afternoon. But I do have 3 brand videos due tomorrow, so I need to film those today. And then my favorite yoga teacher has a class tonight, so I really want to make it to her class as well. But that's my day. I'm gonna try to get a little bit of work done before my appointment's coming up in a few hours. Probably do some yoga as well this morning. I have to show you my new trick. So I'm gonna get the day going. Cheers. Of course, if you watch my vlogs, you know I have to start every single morning by doing my crossword puzzles. It's at this point become routine and it makes my brain happy. It gives me something to look forward to. If you're curious, I really like the Crossword Club daily puzzle as a warm-up, and then after I do that, I do the New York Times crossword mini for fun, and then I attempt the New York Times crossword puzzle, but that one can be really tricky depending on the day. This last weekend, Ashton and I went antiquing in St. Paul. It's called the Antique Mall, or RC Cola Antiques Mall, but it was really, really awesome. So if you're in the area and you have not yet checked it out but love antiquing, highly recommend because it was huge. So I wanted to give you a little haul of some items that I could not resist. We also went to one of my favorite crystal stores in the area after called Awakenings, which I had not been to in a couple of years, but it's in my best crystal shops of Minneapolis video that I made a few years ago. and Ashton and I each got a special crystal there. The first thing that I could not resist at the antique store is this little print of a nude fairy staring at the moon. There's something about the way that she looks at the moon and like the soft celestial details that I just could not resist. I would love to find a place in my bedroom for this, maybe for that room makeover that I need to do soon. My family was also over the other day and they brought me some shells from Sarasota. They recently were in Florida visiting my grandparents. I also found these beautiful green glass candlestick holders, like so fun, definitely my style. I have some really beautiful candlestick holders that I love from Patina, but they're very summery. I thought this could pass as like holiday sticks because they're green. I think they're gonna look really nice in my dining room now that I have redone it. Love a good candlestick. If you're looking for ways to spruce up your kitchen and dining room area, get some candlestick holders and light them in the evening. I feel like it adds such a cozy, homey, like freshly cooked meal energy that makes me really happy. The last thing that I couldn't resist from the antique store is this little blue jar. I have a mental idea as to what my room makeover is going to look like once I finalize everything. One of my ideas is to have 2 shelves on both sides of my bed with some plants, and I thought this would be really cute to put next to a plant, so then upstairs I can fill this pitcher with water and water the tiny pot. Super adorable. I think all 3 of those items were about $30 each because my total was around 90, so 30, 60, 90. Kind of pricey. I feel like you can get better deals at antique stores, but I also didn't even bother to like negotiate because I just wanted them so badly. And then at the crystal store, Ashton and I discovered a new stone called witch's fingers. I think they're also known as fairy crystals. It's a type of quartz, but it's so beautiful. So we both got a witch's finger. His is at his place, but this is the one that I picked out. It does kind of look like a witch's finger, but we were also saying it looks like something else too. But I think she's really pretty. Yeah, a little funky witch's finger. There's also some like colors down here at the base as well, but it almost has like a purple crystally hue. Really, really fun though. So I need to find a home for her. That is my little antique and crystal haul. Ashton and I also recently bought some seeds that he's harvesting, and then I took the seeds home as well. My seeds will be about a week behind his, but they're already starting to sprout, the ones that he planted. So we have the hot pepper jalapenos, the classic baby tomatoes, and then these lunaria. It's a type of money tree plant, but it just seemed really, really pretty. I have little seed starter kits that I need to pot these. Maybe I'll get to that today if I'm lucky, but I feel pretty energized and awake now. I had, as you can see, I had 2 clementines for part of my breakfast. So I think I'm going to do a little bit of stretching and yoga upstairs. quick little flow and stretching this morning since I didn't have a lot of time, but I want to show you what I recently got down. And if you follow me on Instagram or notice where the mat is behind me, you already know where this is going, but I am so proud of myself. This is something I've wanted to do my whole life. Since like childhood I have tried, but really realistically, like this last year, I even put it on my vision board. So to have that happen, I'm very proud. Still a lot of work to come on it, but I feel so strong. And this just goes to show that yoga is truly transformative. Let me show you what my body figured out it can do. You start with the L hops, which is what I just did, and you shoot up there. Just always remember to bend your knees before you land so you have a safe landing, and start with a wall. But if you want to learn how to do handstands, start in downward dog. This is just one of many techniques. And then try to get your legs as high as they will go. Bend, hop. That would be an L hop. You can also, to work on your arm and leg and core strength, do exercises to like walk up the wall. So, you know, walk up and down, or even just practice lifting one foot and then the other. That one takes a lot more arm strength, and honestly, it's really hard. But I am so proud of myself for at 27 years old being able to learn a new trick and to feel in control of my body and capable of something so cool that I thought I could never do. Like, all I want to do is hang out upside down now. Ooh, that one was not good. Yeah. I'm working on balancing now without using the wall, but it is so fun. So if you feel safe enough to try, definitely find a soft cushion yoga mat and a wall. Get as close to the wall as you can and just tuck your chin and knees if you feel like you're going to topple. Also, something that really helped is I started doing core, like hardcore core, because that's where all your balance comes from. And I've been doing weightlifting. I mean, I know these are like little dumbbells. I use bigger dumbbells at my boyfriend's gym. These are all that I have here. I'm not trying to like get bulk. I just want more muscle in my arm because like that's where all the strength is coming from. I also want to figure out how to move from crow when you're like that straight into a handstand, because that's another way. But yeah, that is my latest yoga trick. It is almost 12:15. Let's head out and run some errands for the day. It's gotten to the point in springtime that I have just decided winter is over here in Minnesota. It is still like 29 degrees right now. There is still so much snow on the ground, but the sun is out. It's almost April, so I'm just done wearing a coat. This happened to me last year, and I thought if I just like decided winter was over and I was done with cold weather that it would just get warmer, or I would trick myself into thinking it is. And we're gonna do that tactic again, starting now. I just can't wear a jacket anymore. Sweatshirt, jeans, and Steve Madden sneakers for the win. It is springtime, baby. I'm done with Uggs and coats and mittens, even though it's colder here than it gets sometimes in other people's actual winters. It's just not gonna work for me. I'm also bringing this yerba mate alive elixir with me because it's caffeinated. I'm pretty sure it's caffeinated. These are the white overalls of mine that sold. I'm gonna leave the camera here, but I'll film on my phone and I'll see you in a little bit. It's a big one today, but it was a very long overdue Trader Joe's run. I've gotten a few requests recently to talk more about how I shop being primarily vegan, and then how to prep meals for people that want to incorporate more vegan meals into their lifestyle. I will say I'm very strictly vegetarian. However, I consider myself loosely vegan, but I'm doing my best. That being said, I think everything I bought is like 95% incomplete veganism, but there might be like 1 or 2 items that have milk or dairy in it, but I don't eat dairy by itself, and I don't have like eggs in the house. It's just like pre-made meals when I'm out to eat that may have those ingredients in it already. Anyway, I've had such an itch to really cook this week, and I have so many meals I want to make, so I'm going to share more about those and I'll link some down below. But first, let's do the grocery haul, and I'll tell you kind of what I plan to make with everything. This is everything that I got from Trader Joe's today. Let's dive in. Starting over here, I got some sliced baby Bella mushrooms. Recently, I've discovered I like mushrooms, and these are really awesome for stir fries, pastas, any type of quinoa bowl. This is really great, so I'll incorporate this into a bunch of different meals, as well as just eat by itself, like sauteed on a pan with some garlic. I got these dolmas, which are... Oh no, I got the wrong kind. Did I get the wrong kind? Shoot, I didn't even notice. I usually get the grape leaves stuffed with quinoa, but I guess I just accidentally grabbed these. Hopefully they're still good. I'm sure they will be. They make a nice little snack. We got some garbanzo or chickpea beans. I use these a lot with different like hummus bowls. There's a pasta I want to make tonight that I will use this with, as well as salads. They're really nice to have. An onion. Fresh strawberries. I want to prep some chia seed pudding for breakfast, so I got that for that, as well as the fresh blueberries for chia seed pudding. 2 lemons, because I use lemons a lot in different meals that I make, like everything I've said so far, pastas and salads, but I want to also make some homemade ginger shots as well, so I got some ginger. I have a vegan feta cheese alternative for a meal that I want to try to make tonight. Green tea. I have a glass of that every single morning. I have 2 little jalapenos in here because I want to try to make jackfruit tacos. There's a restaurant nearby that has the best jackfruit tacos, so I want to try to replicate it, and I just found out today that Trader Joe's has jackfruit. Jackfruit is a very common like pulled pork meat alternative, so I'm gonna see if I can make some jackfruit tacos. I've got some corn tortillas. I am also primarily gluten-free as well. I forgot to mention, but I like to shop gluten-free. I have a lime under here as well for the tacos, rice for stir fry, fresh basil for this orzo pasta that I want to make tonight, orzo for the pasta, ABC bars. I really love these and they're fairly cheap. Chia seeds for the chia seed pudding. I also put this in my smoothies. Guilty pleasure butter croissant. I know it's not vegan. I cannot help it. For breakfast, make into a sandwich. I do allow myself to get that. I have 2 things of coconut milk unsweetened. I go through these pretty fast, and I'm going to use it for the chia seed pudding and smoothies, and I might make soup, so I wanted to grab some for the soup broth as well. I have frozen blueberry waffles, which are pretty good in the morning. I have ripe, ready-to-eat bananas, and then some bananas that will take some time. This helps me not need to go grocery shopping as often. I have some hummus. I'm going to make a pasta sauce out of this tonight, and I'll talk more about that in a second. But also hummus is just really great to have. I like dipping baby carrots or bell peppers into it, and I like making hummus bowls. Frozen strawberries, frozen pineapples, frozen mangoes, all for smoothies. Romaine lettuce for Caesar salad, and again like Buddha and quinoa bowls and all of that. The teeny tiny avocados that they sell for the jackfruit tacos to eat by themselves, to add into quinoa or power bowls. Yeah, I go through a lot of avocados. I like having a cucumber in the house. Look at how large this guy is, my gosh. But they were priced per cucumber, so I wanted to get my money's worth. Cilantro for the jackfruit tacos that I want to try to make. Sunflower nut butter, because I'm allergic to peanuts, so this is my alternative. But I add this to smoothies, chia seed pudding, and whatnot. I got some zucchini squash because the recipe for the orzo salad... What are you doing? The recipe for the orzo pasta salad that I want to make had fried zucchini in it, so... Or not fried, roasted zucchini, so I want to try that. Guilty pleasure, I believe these are not vegan. Oh, I forgot to get pico de gallo. I love these chips. At least I got avocados, so I can dip it in that. And then I also got this spicy salsa verde for the tacos, so I can dip that in these as well. I got coconut oil. I want to start oil pulling in the morning. I got some baby carrots. Again, just a good snack to have and to dip into the hummus. Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts. I've been craving radishes lately, so I want to include some radishes into my meals. 2 red bell peppers. I use this for a lot of different pastas and salads. And then I was planning on buying these ingredients separately to make a stir fry, but I saw this for about the same price, so I just got this prepped Asian vegetable stir fry with all the different veggies that I would need. I have tofu in the fridge right now, but that is also why I bought the rice. And then I really love these drinks from Trader Joe's. They're only $1.25 each, I believe. It's the apple cider vinegar sparkling drinks. I think they taste really good, and I do make apple cider vinegar drinks by themselves here, but this is probably less acidic and easier to drink, so I got 4 of these, and then some ginger beer because I'm trying to drink less alcohol when I'm home throughout the week. Ideally, I only want to drink alcohol when I am out with my partner, like at dinner on weekends. Like 1 to 2 drinks a week would be ideal. I'd rather not be drinking as much as I tend to drink, and it's really bad for your gut. I love alcohol, but it is literally poison. I know that I am better when I'm a sober me, so as long as I pour these into a wine glass, which I've done in the past, that's all I need. That is everything that I got from Trader Joe's today, and for all of that, my total was $135.40. So this is what $135 from Trader Joe's looks like. I will say this will last me a couple of weeks. The way that I prep my meals is whatever is going to go bad first, I prep and I make. Whatever's frozen or can be stored longer, I make later. And I do already have a lot of things that I would necessarily need, but I will do a lot of meal prepping tonight. That makes me so happy. Having a stocked fridge is like the best feeling. And then real quick, moving on to what I got from Target today. Most of it is cleaning products, but I got a new Scrub Daddy, a pack of the stainless steel scrubbers, a huge thing of baking soda, as well as this because I go through baking soda a lot for cleaning. Like, I'll cover my sink in baking soda and whatnot. Baking soda and vinegar are 2 of my more natural cleaning remedies. I also got the heavy stuff, Comet with bleach, more for like bathrooms and such. The Morningstar veggie sausage links, clementines. I also have 2 of these a day. And then I want to start having more granola in like chia seed pudding. So I got the vanilla bean granola to add to that for a good breakfast. I got the 4 mason jars that you saw to prep my ginger shots in, and then some soy milk. I don't know if I caught these, but I also got a red onion and a shallot for the tacos and for everything else. Also, there was a package waiting for me when I got home. I'm pretty excited about this one. So I recently became an affiliate member with Skin Store, and they basically just house a bunch of different brands. A lot of them you're probably familiar with. But I got some goodies from them. Oh, fun. And of course, everything will be linked down below. Look at all of this. The Hero Cosmetics Clear Collective Toner, Anti-Wrinkle and Firm Night Moisturizer. I have the Mio Peachy Cheeks Bum Cream. You know, summer's coming up, and I've always been a little bit skeptical about products like this that make your booty appear tighter and more firm. We'll see. We shall see. Lip balm. I love chapstick. There's always chapstick on me or near me, so I wanted to get some chapstick. And then I got some eye masks. I usually wear eye masks before I film. Like today would have been a good day, but I was out. I got, oh, it's so small. I got a little eye roller ball. And then I also got an aloe set. Oh no, this one is super oily and it leaked on everything. It's okay, that happens. Also super curious to see what's in this bag. Oh My God, there's so many things in here. In the aloe bag that I opened that was leaking, we have the Superfruit Moisturizing Body Lotion, a Mega C Body Wash, this Glow System Magnesium Reset Spray, and then this head to toe glow oil that came undone and leaked everywhere, including my hand. I got this luminizing face moisturizer with aloe in it, and then it also came with this enzyme facial cleanser, so literally the full package. And then inside of this black little makeup bag, which is perfect for traveling, there's this First Aid Beauty Repair Cream, this eye repair, this Good Genes acid treatment, a renewal facial lotion. We got the Ordinary retinol. I love the Ordinary as a brand. I'm very excited to try it. I also got this anti-wrinkle and firming corrective care. I think it's like a moisturizer. And then a universal daily peel. Oh, I also got a little clay mask and then a lot of samples. This is unbelievable. Definitely one of the largest skin PR packages I've ever been sent. I'll probably give a handful of these items to friends or donate a few. Like I said, I got all of these products off of the Skin Store website, and I'm linking down below all of the links for these products. The link is affiliate, but highly recommend checking out some of these products. It is 4:30 now. I need to prep some dinner for tonight before yoga. But I want to show you what I'm going to try to make tonight. I just found it last night on Pinterest. It's like a vegan orzo salad. It's only like a video recipe, which is kind of annoying, but I'll play it for you. This is what we're going to try to make. It looks really, really good. So you just roast all of those vegetables and then put it on top of orzo, and then you make this like pasta dressing with hummus, lemon, olive oil, pepper, salt. Pour it on, mix. Easy, it looks great, and she says it only takes about 30 minutes. It feels so good to have a stocked fridge again. Oh my gosh. This will last me about a month too. Like, I try to only go to Trader Joe's once a month. I will need to use some Brussels sprouts, some bell pepper. I have an onion already and a lemon, zucchini, basil, and then I didn't buy cauliflower today because I have frozen cauliflower, so I'll just use this. It'll be fine. And of course, the orzo. I'm gonna leave the hummus in the fridge for a bit, but let's get these roasted. I forgot to buy like a large carrot, so I'm gonna chop up some of the baby carrots in like halves and just include those. That looks so good. That was not very aesthetic. The orzo is done. The vegetables are close to being done, and I'm making this dressing right now with the hummus, lemon, water, olive oil. That's delicious. Okay, it actually looks super, super good. I added some fresh basil and the vegan feta alternative, but it looks pretty identical to the Pinterest recipe. It smells really, really good. Oh my God. Well, I'm gonna be on this recipe kick for a hot minute because this is delicious and it has so many good vegetables, protein from the chickpeas, a good source of complex carbohydrates with the pasta. It's delicious and super easy, and you can modify it however you want. One last thing, whenever I make meals like this, I always put it directly into a big Tupperware bowl so that I can eat what I want, but then I just put the Tupperware cover on and put the rest in the fridge. It's easy pickup because it's already in the Tupperware. With just enough time to spare, I am heading off to yoga. 5:45, class is at 6:15. I should get there right before 6. Give me some time to stretch. The best part about going to yoga lately is that now when I come home, it's not dark out because daylight savings is over. So I feel like my day isn't over and I can still be productive after yoga because I get home around 7:30, 8 p.m.-ish. I am all ready to go, so I will see you after yoga.
As a society when that, tell y'all, but it's like, you know, all like making our dog's name, like their food. Yes. What was a dog? Snicker? Snicker? Yeah. Or it was like a big staircase.
I'm finally catching up on emails and some work in my office. I also have a small space heater going because my feet get so cold in this office. I need to get like a rug or something. I got today's promos posted. I was able to respond to messages on Instagram and Twitter. I'm replying to business emails. I got home maybe like an hour ago. I showered. I am really glad that I did end up having time and made the decision to go to yoga tonight. It was a really great flow and I really like this teacher that teaches on Tuesday evenings, so that was good. It might seem like, how is that a busy work day? You only worked a few hours in the evening. I'll spend like 6 hours in here in the evenings. Sometimes I'll get in here at 6 or 7 p.m. and still be sitting at my desk until 12 or 1 a.m. in the morning, which is about equivalent to a typical work day, removing any of the breaks and lunch breaks and whatnot. The only difference is I tend to work better in the evenings, at least with this type of stuff. I don't want to spend my day staring at a screen. So I usually edit for hours, but I don't have anything really to edit yet, except for this vlog, and I do need to finish the renovation downstairs, but that's filming. Let's actually take a minute. Like I've been saying all day, I have these 3 TikTok brand deal videos that I need to film tonight, so I'm working on that. And I did want to talk a little bit about monetization on TikTok because I recently joined the TikTok Creator Fund 2 months ago and I've made a decent amount so far. I think I might do like a full video on that and how to make money. Also, look at how funny she looks. Something really cool that started this year is I have been receiving brand deal opportunities on my TikTok, and the platform's not very big. I think I had 8,000 followers the first time this brand reached out to me, and now I'm up to 12,000 on TikTok and they want to do a follow-up campaign. But I bring up those numbers just to show that even if you have like a small TikTok account or a similar one to that size, it's still possible for brands to work with you, because what's really neat about TikTok that previous social media platforms never really got the chance to moderate is that now views is more important than the number of followers you have. So it doesn't matter really the size of your TikTok, it's more important with how many views your TikToks are getting. And my views were up, so I got a couple of brand deals. Anyway, my deadline for 3 TikToks is tomorrow, Wednesday. I signed the contract this morning. They sent it over yesterday, so it was like a very, very crunched timeline. And I bring that up again to point out that I'm not putting this to the back burner. This isn't me like waiting until the last minute. I literally had like a day's notice, and sometimes that just happens with campaigns. I think the other campaign with them on TikTok, I had a week to figure it out. The way that I like to do TikTok ads, or at least with this type of freedom, is just honestly scrolling until I get inspired, because I need to see what's trending. So it's fun to be able to scroll TikTok, but do it for work. And then I have a note on my notes app of different audios or edits that would work. I was totally okay waiting until this evening to do it though, because part of this ad's branding color is purple. So one of the ideas that they wanted me, or the influencer I guess, to do is highlight the color purple in the ad, whether that's what you're wearing. They had like the hued lights in the back. My living room and bedroom are this color every single night. So I could probably just sit on my couch with the hued lighting, or maybe lay in bed for one of them with the hued lighting. That's the other thing. A lot of brands don't want you to wear the same outfit in all 3 branded TikToks. So I have the tank top that I'm wearing, and then these 2 tank tops that I'm going to wear. Oh my God. The actual act of filming the TikToks I know won't take long. It's just like this prep. But I thought it would be kind of fun to tell you about those details, because as a consumer, I'm always so curious how it works, especially when I was younger and wanted to do what I'm doing now. Yeah, I thought that would be interesting to tell you about, because I know I would have really loved to hear about it when I was more of a consumer and not a creator. Just like, how does the whole process work? But TikTok, it is so accessible, and I think a lot of people that don't have necessarily like a background with ads might not know how it works. But if you are someone that is starting to get brand deals and you feel out of your element, or don't know like what to do or how to talk to brands or how much you should be charging, you should probably be charging more than you think, because these brands will pay you more than you probably assume for the content. For TikTok, I'd say if you're starting out, don't take anything under like 300. I don't know, it depends on the brand too. That can vary a lot. So DM me if you have any questions about that. Oh yeah, this room would be perfect to film the branded TikTok. Back on the topic of TikTok and like ads and monetizing, I want to make a full video more on like how much money you make on TikTok, how to make money on TikTok, because one of my TikTok videos recently surpassed over 5 million views and the paycheck for it came in. So I know I've always been curious how much that makes on TikTok, so I think it would be fun to talk more about that. Let me know if that's something you'd want to see. I might film it later this week and try to get that up relatively soon, like all the dirt on TikTok monetization and the creator fund, and if it's worth it, because I just joined and I don't want to gatekeep. So we're gonna talk. I'm gonna expose how many cents I'm making per day on TikTok, basically. I just finished shooting the 3 TikTok videos. I'm really glad I finally got those done. But now that I finally have a moment, I want to prep some chia seed pudding and attempt to make some ginger shots. Where are the jars? We'll see how this goes. Chia seed pudding is really, really healthy because it's so high in fiber and omega-3 acids, and it's really hard for me to find omega-3s in my diet. It also just makes like a tapioca pudding texture, except a really healthy version for breakfast, almost like an acai bowl, but not. But it's really, really easy to make. You honestly just put a ton of chia seeds, and it's all about the ratio, and I did kind of eyeball it, not gonna lie, but I feel like it's gonna be fine. You just fill a container with chia seeds and a milk of your choice. I heard that coconut milk makes it really creamy, so I'm trying coconut milk tonight. You want to stir it really, really good until there are no clumps left, and then you want it to sit for about 5 minutes. So we are letting it sit, and then after it sits, I'm going to add vanilla and a little bit of honey, and then stir it a lot again. And then we put Marnie. Oh, this cat is not allowed on the counter, and she knows it. Then, after you give it a really good stir for the second time, you want to cover it and put it in the fridge for at least 12 hours. It should get thick and creamy and pudding-like texture. I like to put mine in a bowl with some sunflower butter or peanut butter, I'm sure is so much better. Granola, fresh berries. I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit and then prep the ginger shots. I wish it wasn't 11:15 p.m. because I was looking at some ginger shot recipes. I know how to make them, but I just wanted to see what other people were adding. And I realized coconut water would be so much better than using just plain water. Also, I swore I had turmeric and I don't, and I almost bought it today at Trader Joe's, but I thought for some reason I already owned it, so I didn't. But I want to go to the grocery store tomorrow and buy coconut water and turmeric, because I think that would add really, really nicely to this, and lemons. I should also get one more lemon because I'm down to 2 lemons. And I might use about a lemon or two for this. I still could make ginger shots just using lemon, ginger, and cayenne. For the sake of the vlog, I will. But just know, take my advice when I say, do as I say, not as I do. And tomorrow we are getting coconut water and turmeric to add to this. But for a little beginner lesson, let's figure it out. Also, if you ever buy ginger like this, make sure to wash it because it's a root and this has been in the ground and you're about to blend it up and drink it. So wash your ginger. Ginger has been washed. It's also been about 5 minutes. So real quick, we're gonna multitask and finish up this pudding. It's already getting hard. That's what she said. Chia seed pudding is done. I cannot wait to have that for breakfast tomorrow. It's gonna be so good. The very, very simple ginger shots are done. I ended up adding honey and doubling the water because it was very, very acidic, which makes sense because there was nothing else in it. But hopefully with the honey at the bottom, you can give it a good shake and the water should dilute it enough where it should be a good hearty shot. Ginger shots are good to go. It's almost midnight. I still have a lot to do, but it feels good that I've prepped the shots and the chia seed pudding. I'll have to show you in another vlog how I make the ginger shots with coconut water and turmeric, because I'm sure that one would taste so much better, or just not as basic, because this is just straight up ginger and lemon and water. But I need to get ready for bed soon. 1 a.m. and I am finally getting into bed. I've had one of those days where I was on my feet so much that my legs like feel it. I also practiced yoga for like 2 hours total today, so it could be that. I'm really glad I got so much done today. I was able to run a lot of errands that needed to get done at the start of this week. I also was able to restock a ton of groceries and start meal prepping, so I feel very prepared for this week. I also got this week's video done, which is this video, so that feels awesome. Tomorrow I start editing it, and then I need to complete this dining room makeover. I'm just struggling a lot right now with decorating the shelves in there. I haven't quite figured it out, but I need to do that so I can film the after clip and get that up. I don't know if I ever fully announced this on YouTube yet, but I restarted my podcast again. It's called Breaking Up with my full name, Makayla Samountry. It's available on all podcast platforms, but 2 weeks ago I started uploading new episodes on it. Thank you so much to everyone's great feedback. I got the video filmed for this week, but I have not prepped and recorded the podcast episode. I was hoping to prep that today, but I did not get to it. So tomorrow I need to kind of prep what I'm going to talk about. I don't like writing out my podcast episodes because then it just gets really rigid and you can kind of tell that I'm just reading, but I do need to plan what I'm going to talk about. Please follow my podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give it a listen. We're back and ready to spill some tea, like back and better than ever. I feel like the older I get, the more exhausting it is just to do like a very simple task. Like going to Target and Trader Joe's used to not be like the big event of the day, but now I'm like, whew, what a long day. I went to the grocery store. I feel like that's an effect of the pandemic for sure. But I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this day in my life. Definitely check out all the products mentioned down below and follow me on Instagram. I just posted a kind of spicy pic on there today. I don't think I even mentioned it in the vlog. Yeah, it's a spicy one. So definitely go follow my Instagram. I also was pretty active on my Instagram stories today with a lot of like photo visual versions of this vlog. So if you like to see stuff real time and kind of get like a different aesthetic side, definitely give me a follow. Subscribe for more content, and I'm heading to bed. Luna, are you checking out the new painting? I still need to hang that up. But Luna and I are gonna head to bed too. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!